Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because my last video got rejected because it was too long. So I'm gonna keep this short. This is basically how you do a This is basically how I did a Zaytoven beat. I'm gonna show you guys and give you guys kind of ideas on how to do a Zaytoven beat, but I can't actually tell you how to make it, like exactly how to make a Zaytoven beat because I'm not Zaytoven, so I can't tell you everything, and I'm not as good as Zaytoven, so. Believe me, I can't tell you everything, but I can tell you what I know and kind of some ideas. So one of the main things about the Zaytoven beat that really sets him apart from other producers is kind of his just bass and his percussion. So the bass for me, the bass that I did, this is my bass pattern right here. So that's the bass. Now the difference with a Zaytoven bass, unlike Lex Luger or Sunny Digital or one of those guys' basses, is Zaytoven's bass usually hits. It doesn't hit. It's not constant throughout the song. Okay, the bass doesn't stay in the song. It's not just like one long pattern. It hits and then it kind of goes away. Then it goes away like that, and then maybe hits again in the next bar, and then maybe it'll hit twice. So and I show it here with the kicks, the bass drums. Okay, the first kick is only once. The second the kick is twice, and the third kick is 4 times. And his bass is usually loud and it's heavy, and I really like his bass personally. I think it's a great bass. I think he's got one of the best trap bass lines in the game. But that's just my opinion. So I try to imitate that. Now this bass I'm using is a Lex Luger bass, so I don't know. I think it works, but I'm sure there are better basses out there. So if you don't, if you know about the Zaytoven style and stuff, and you disagree with me on this bass, feel free to prove me wrong. This is just the bass that I'm most comfortable with. And that's the bass. The kicks, okay, I just kind of put the kicks wherever the bass hit. I use the clap. And the hi-hats, okay, they're not fast, they're not rapid, they're slow hi-hats that aren't throughout the whole pattern. So I'll show you right now. So you pretty much get the idea. It's a slow hi-hat, put a little delay on it. I put some rim shots in there, which I'm not going to show you because it takes too long. I put an open hi-hat in there, but it's every 2 bars, and it's at the end, right after the clap. The triangle, it's always on the triangle is always on top of the last clap of each bar, on every 2 bars actually. There's a bongo in here. I'll show you what that sounds like. That you can find in FL Studio in the stock sounds. That's under drum kit number 8, and that is called it's CD3 tack or something. Right here, right there. I just increased it on the piano roll. Put a little gyro in there. That's this basically on the clap, but it's every 4 bars, so it's always the last bar of each set of 4. Put a crash in there. Of course, the chant is really important. Zaytoven uses those chants a lot. And then the melody is just really kind of it's kind of a low key kind of melody. I put I put a pad in there. Here's the pad. That's what I started off with, and I just kind of built around that with more kind of subtle, soft sounds. Like I put these strings in there and EQ'd them so they're really soft. I'm not going to show you them. You'll hear them in the song. And I put this really low, dark synth in there. And one thing is you don't want to have your lead too loud and aggressive. You want to kind of drown it out with parametric EQ and also use blood overdrive to kind of make it so that it's not so hard and aggressive. So try that. Basically, yeah, try that. because you know your bass should be the only really aggressive instrument you have in there. That's an arpeggiator. That's all. I made that really deep and kind of reverberated, dark and stuff. So it's not really aggressive either. And I put this piano in there. So that's the piano. He uses piano a lot, and it adds to it pretty well. And here's a bell that I added last minute. Okay, you'll hear the bell in the actual. This is the whole pattern. You'll hear the bell in the actual song that I play at the end. And last thing, which I'm definitely not going to go over because it's not important, are the orchestra hits. Zaytoven really never uses orchestra hits. Those are always in Lex Luger beats, Sunny Digital beats, 808 Mafia beats. But he would never really use those because they're just never in his beats. But I put them in there because that's like my favorite instrument. I just wanted to have that because I thought it would sound cool. So that's basically that. I'm gonna play the beat now. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Personal message me. Also, rate the video based on how you liked it, and subscribe if you want to hear more stuff from me. And I'll see you guys.
Peace.